Welcome back to the Foundry. Things are getting busy. So, I think about people and their hobbies, what they like to do for fun. Some people play golf, some people play video games, some people collect coins. I don't know what people do. I don't do any of that stuff. My favorite hobby is business. In addition to that, exploring new side hustles, things like that. And I am currently standing in an early 20th century foundry complex, and I've set it up to facilitate my various ventures. As such, a friend of mine was recently presented with an opportunity that he thought I would be ideally suited for. Now, it will involve utilizing a portion of my facility that hasn't been an active workspace in a while. So it's dirty, messy, disorganized, but it won't be after this video. So for a while now, I've been trying to think of ways that I could utilize my facility to its maximum potential. I've been thinking about maybe doing some warehousing, order fulfillment, things like that. And to that end, there's a manufacturing firm that is interested in utilizing my services in that regard. So now I've got to get the place set up for it and presentable so they can come take a look and see if it's going to meet their needs. So I'm going to move all this stuff out of here. From approximately right here down to that wall. Everything in here needs to go. I want a clean floor, clean space. Now if you look up, you'll see the insulation's kind of falling down a little bit. I really don't care about that. Honestly, when they put this roof on a few years back, they never should have insulated it because the rest of it's not insulated. And all that's good for is what you see there. It's just a mess. I just assume it not be there. But it is what it is. I'm going to get the forklift that you've seen in a previous video. If you have watched my previous videos, I fixed up a forklift. Fixing to go get it and move some of this stuff up into an adjacent building that I have. Well, as you can see, I blew a forklift seal, blew a lift cylinder seal, and I knew it was coming. The seal was seeping by and leaking a little bit, but apparently this is the first time I've used it up to the second stage of the mast, and that's where it really pours. And I had to do that to get them totes out of here because they had hit that light fixture and they wouldn't clear that door over there stacked 3 high, so I had to get up there with it, and it shows, it leaks. So yeah, I'm gonna have to address that. But anyway, not that big of a deal. You notice I didn't stop because this floor can be washed with a water hose. It's all just, steel and concrete. So I'm gonna finish getting this stuff out. I've got the pallets and wood over there to move up to the next building. A little bit of I don't know what this is, industrial surplus it looks like. Kind of heavy stuff. Big pillow block bearings and drop-in anchors and whatever else. Get this stuff moved, and then I'm going to pick up the big stuff off the floor, like that insulation. Probably take a leaf blower, blow all the dust out the back door, and then I'll break out the water hose and some degreaser or detergent, I guess, whatever I got, and I'm gonna rinse this floor pretty good, get it nice and clean. Eventually these totes are going out, those boxes, and this stuff over here is going to go into inventory on the shelves, and then it'll be gone. And from about this mark here that says 150. From here down to that wall, 2,000 square feet. And that's what my potential customer, that's kind of what they're after, is 2,000. And then, you know, with these tall ceilings or this tall ceiling, I've got expansion room for vertical expansion. That'll add significantly more storage capacity. And then up in this adjacent building here, I can free up another 1,000 square feet if they want to grow it out, you know, in the future. So there's some potential here. So I just got to get this floor cleaned up. What a mess. What a mess. So I thought I'd try this Purple Power driveway and concrete cleaner. It's lifting it off of there pretty good. I feel like if I had time to just really scrub on it and retreat it, I could get it down to really clean concrete. But you know, it's just no warehouse floor. It's gonna get dirty again. I'm just trying to make it look presentable, so I'll probably just do this one treatment and let it dry and see how it turns out. All right, so customer came in, checked out the building, the space I have available. They liked what we saw, and we were able to work out a deal. So that means it's time for phase 2 of our little project, which means I got to move this stuff and this stuff for the required 2,000 square feet in this one building, and to add more to it, they decided they wanted another 1,000 square feet. So that means I'm going to have to move all this stuff. And in this section of the building, from this shelf here to that wall, and from this wall to those shelves is about 1,000 square feet. So I got to find a place to put all this that I just moved up here from the other warehouse. So it's always nice when you have to move something twice. But it's worth it. It's a good deal for both of us, and I'll be glad to get them in here. I've been able to avoid an avalanche so far, so I'm going to set all these filters up on top of this shelf right here. A lot of work went into this, but I think it's ready. I stepped off or measured with I got a wheel with a dial on it, and they have got, let's see, I think it's like 1,200 square feet right here, and floor's clean, ready to move in palletized cargo, inventory, whatever they want to do. And in this building, we have got 2,000 square feet freed up and cleaned and ready for shelves and pallets. Old forklift here did pretty good. I'd say, you know, right now it's marginally reliable. I don't think the battery's charging, or if it is, I think it's charging intermittently. So I got to work that out, possibly get a new alternator, voltage regulator, something. And I did get the hydraulics fixed. It's probably going to need, seemed like I saw a hose that was questionable for the tilt cylinders. That may have been my other forklift, I don't remember. But still got a few little bugs to work out on the newly acquired forklift. Really need to get out to the oil field. Lots of work stacking up on me all over the place amongst all of my business ventures. So I guess that's a good thing considering what's going on in the world. But there's only so much a company of one can do. So I really have to maximize my time. I'm just glad this cleanup is over, because I tell you what, this was a lot of work. I stacked stuff up on that shelf, all that stuff. Some of it's kind of heavy, just pretty much did it by hand. Most of it, some of it I used a forklift, stacked up all that stuff. That's inventory. Well, that's soon to be inventory. It hadn't been gone through yet. Moved a bunch of junk over here. Really been busy moving stuff. I have been a warehouse rat. But hard work, perseverance, got it done. So ready to get them moved in. And I will see you guys in the next update.